Hello, everyone. Just a quick one. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's liked, subscribed, commented on any of the videos that I've done. But something I have noticed that there's a massive 84.9% of you guys that are not subscribed. So please, if you can, subscribe for weekly content. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye. Hello everybody, my name is Dan Roberts and this is Real Talk. Today's guest is Tundday. He's the owner of 100 Fundraising. He's also the owner of CKT Fundraising.
That's how your CKT journey has gone.
Not gonna lie to you, it's been very, very good. Obviously, from things like support to the opportunities to make money, growth, personal development, everything's been 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've been having fun, having a blast, and just learning new things every single day. I'll be honest.
And CKT is a very beautiful company. I think it's very intimate. There's a lot to learn and a lot to kind of realise in terms of how much opportunity you can gain from the company.
Journey at CKT has gone amazing. Honestly speaking, there's been ups and lows, more ups than lows, and you guys have really been there.
Your journey been?
I'm freshly new, but there's a lot of experienced people that I can learn a lot from. A lot of pairs that are friendly. It's been fun. Just starting off, I'm expecting big things from myself. I'm expecting big things from everyone, and I hope to learn a lot.
And this guy raised just under £3.5 million last year for charity. Tundday, welcome to the show, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm all good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Thanks for coming. I've been trying to get you on for a while, but there's been schedule issues on the...
You have. I was supposed to be the first one,
You was supposed to be the first one, but you've got here in the end, and that's the main thing.
I was always going to make it.
How's things with you anyway, man? You good?
Yeah, all good. I'm extremely blessed at the moment. Things are going well. Things are looking up. I can't complain, man.
How many staff have you got now then?
Got 12 people at the moment.
Got 12 staff?
Yeah.
And you raised $3.5 million in a year with 12 staff?
Yes, yeah. It was slightly less than that last year. A lot of last year was just building up the finances so that when we did go strong with recruitment, we could give people enough time because, in our industry, it's kind of cutthroat. So people don't always get enough time to get up to speed with things. So we wanted to make sure that we invested in the people that came through. And so that's why we're here now and onwards and upwards.
Good man. So how long have you worked in the charity sector in total? And is it all been with Real or has there been other places as well? Or?
So I started 2019. Majority of my time is with Real. I was with St. Mungo's for maybe 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Not even 2 weeks, maybe like 6 days or something like that.
Yeah.
But then, October 2019, I joined Real and still here.
Yeah. So where did you start? Was you with Doors or a private side guy?
Doors.
You started off in Doors?
Yeah, I started on Doors. So I remember, I saw an ad and it was about roaming.
Yeah.
It's like going all over the country, one place a week, but you go away for a month. So I clicked on the ad and then went for an interview. And then I remember I turned up. They said I got the job, so I turned up for the training, and I was the only one from the 4 other people that was in my interview. I was like, okay, I don't know what they saw in me because it didn't really go well when I was with St. Mungo's. And then I remember Tom. He said to me, how many teams do you think you're going to run? And I don't know. It came across a bit serious. It wasn't like a comment that he would just throw at anyone. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how it felt. I was just like, a few. These times I wasn't fully believing in what I could do. And then I remember I met JP for the first time. He must have come through and I was on my phone. I didn't even know he was my manager. So he's come over to me. He's been like, hey, what are you doing on your phone, man? You're supposed to be working. And he's like, Tom said some really good things about you, and he doesn't really say that about anyone. And then I was like, oh, these people are believing in me. So, I dived in. And yeah, ever since then, I've given it my all, and yeah, bearing the fruits of that labour right now.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? When you start, the training that's there, there's a lot of it, but it's needed, and you get constant support of everybody, because the difference between fundraising and sales is quite simple. We are raising money and we're doing something good. We're raising money for people that need it and charities that need it, right? But everybody around you wants you to be successful. Everybody is happy if you get more than them, because they know that that's your PB or you're doing well, and so on and so forth. You've won quite a few awards as well, haven't you? So don't be shy about it, man. I just want to hear about them.
Yeah, a few. And on your point about fundraising and sales, it does kind of get a bad stigma.
Yeah.
But when you actually deep what we are actually doing is we're making dreams come true. That's why our name CKT Solutions, making dreams come true, because in 3 different ways. So for the clients, they have an awesome idea of how they can help people, but their issue is they can't get it to the masses. So they come to us, we're that bridge, we get it to the masses. With the public, as you know, maybe 98% of people we talk to donate to some sort of cause. They might not have the time or the skill set, but they want to give with their money to make a difference, and they just need the right information. We give them that information. And for people like me and you that come in, just think about the skill set we've learned.
Yeah.
Like to be able to build resilience, the characteristics, to be able to be successful, right? Because any book I've ever read about people that have been successful, they've had to overcome those. And that's what we do daily. So, yeah, I feel like what we do is we make dreams come true in 3 different areas, and it's pretty awesome.
I think the impact it has on us, it makes us better people.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like you think about things that you wouldn't have thought of before. Like, I couldn't do this today, this podcast, if I wouldn't have had 8 years of fundraising experience behind me, because it helps you to communicate with people, helps you to have conversations, and it just builds confidence in you as well. You know, we've all had days when we've lacked a bit of confidence at some point, but then the training kicks in, and then we're just back to where we need to be. So as I said before, man, stop shying away from it. I want to hear about all these awards you've been winning.
So, yeah, we had the gala in February, which was amazing. We really need to do more of that. I feel
agree.
like it brought the partners together.
Yeah.
Because we're all over the country. We've all got a lot of things going on. So, yeah, managed to bag a few awards, a few with Centrepoint, a few fundraiser of the month with prostate cancer, raised over 3 million last year. So, yeah, been making a difference and proud of what we do.
Good, man. It's good to hear, because the thing is, even though we don't do it for recognition, it's nice when it comes. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we go out there and we do well, but we don't think to ourselves, "Oh, I hope I get my tap on the back. I hope I get my flowers." You know. But the truth is, it comes without asking, and it is recognised the good work we do by the people that above us, so to speak, the people that we supply the mandates to, the information we get about people, the money that we raise. It makes such a big difference to so many different charity partners that we've got, and we get the recognition of the people as well. Like charities putting little posts in Slack saying thank you for everything that you've done and stuff, and it means so much, and it eggs you on and it makes you do better. You know,
100% what we're doing for other people, but let's not forget what we do for ourselves as well.
Yeah.
Being in this industry it's allowed me to travel the world. It's allowed me to experience so many different things. So yeah, it's nice to help other people, but we're also trying to help ourselves as well.
I mean,
so we shouldn't shy away from the fact that we do well.
Yeah, no, true, man. And also the fact that I think I've been in pretty much every major city in the UK at some point, or multiple times. Like, and the thing is, though, sometimes because of work, like Brighton's a good idea. I've been to Brighton so many times, and I've never been further than Greg's, which is on the high street, because I finished work and I was like, I just want to go and rest now. We do get to see some of them, but when I go to these places, my main focus is like raising money for the charity and doing well. So what's your plans for the future, man? You seem very on the ball, you know?
So there's a big gap I'm trying to fill in the fundraising industry. When we look online, social media, there's a lot of things about sales, but there is a difference between fundraising and sales. So we're launching a CKT Academy. It's A to Z for all fundraisers. So, man like Ish, fresh out the CK Academy, getting 42 regular givers just in 1 week.
applied all the skills he had. Tell us how you did it, my bro.
Generally, just mindset. It's a thing where I just told myself I'll go, didn't hit it, but I got close to it, and just kept pushing, and I made it happen.
All right, congratulations, my bro.
My best in a week is 127. I got that in Waterloo, which was amazing. And my best in a day was 31.
31.
So I feel like I've got a lot to offer the up-and-coming brand ambassadors, fundraisers. And I feel like training lacks in our sector. There's not enough of it. It's kind of like, okay, cool, here's your dialogue, hit the field. And
Well, that depends on who you're with, you know.
of course, but I'm talking about the industry as a whole.
Yeah, Real are really good at it. There are others out there that aren't as on the ball as Real is. But I do agree with what you're saying. You can't learn too much, you know. Going into work over-prepared is a good thing rather than under-prepared, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But I still felt the industry as a whole could do better with the training. So yeah, looking to attack that gap, looking to build a community of ambitious fundraisers that want to progress. Where my company is a bit different in the ecosystem is our biggest goal is to actually make entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. So we're not here to gatekeep or keep people forever. We're giving them a 5-stage path to opening up their own business so they can become an entrepreneur and enjoy the fruits of their labor too. So it's very important that we share the wealth because, that's the best way to get the best out of people.
Okay, fair. So obviously with what you do, I mean, you've got 2 businesses right now. You've got 12 staff in one of them. You're winning awards left, right and centre. You're doing this academy thing as well. That's a lot to take on. So like with this job, it does cause stress. So what do you do personally to manage your stress?
To be honest, it doesn't really cause me stress.
No?
No, not really. Growing up, I grew up around a lot of ambitious, courageous people that just didn't know where to channel it and had to grow up quite young. That was stress. Hearing no's is not really stressful. Managing people, it's not really stressful.
It's part of the day.
It's part of what it is. I don't really find it stressful at all, to be honest with you.
Okay, man. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about in particular? Anything that you want to try and focus on? You spoke about your academy. Is there anything else that you'd like to touch on?
So big on diversity. That's actually how I managed to get this opportunity. When the George Floyd incident happened, the directors reached out to me, Chris and Kristen, my former business partners, and they asked what they could be doing better. And one of the things I said was the senior management level is it doesn't represent the quality and the numbers that we have on fundraiser level. And this is a unique industry where you progress on performance.
Yeah.
So when it's performance-based promotions, you see us. But when it's opinion-based promotions, you don't really see black people. So I spoke to them about the fact that it needed to be more diverse, how we're looking for more senior management roles and ownership. And then Lewis was like, we have this entrepreneur scheme that we're helping people get into. So that's how I got into that. Things have moved on since 2019, not enough for me. So I'm launching a blackboard, kind of hold businesses accountable for their lack of senior management when it comes to black representation and attacking it from a moral and a money perspective. Because morally, we all know the boardroom should look different, the senior management should look different. And also, there's a lot of money being left on the table because if some of the best fundraisers I've met look like me, and companies have benefited from that extremely, then look at the benefit they can have if they're in senior management levels where they're using their mind and people can look and aspire to be them. So I've had massive support from JD, one of the directors. So the blackboard, we're looking to launch summertime.
Okay, this year, yeah?
Yes, this year, and hopefully get Real on board as one of my first clients. So yeah, a lot going on. Yeah, just trying to improve and make the industry a better reflection of the people that do well in it.
Okay, fair play to you. I mean, like you said there on improving, I think that that's something we all try to do ourselves anyway, like as an individual. I mean, if you're not aiming to be better every day, then what are you doing? You know, a lot of people fall into complacency. You know, they'll get to a certain point and think I'm doing well, but the truth is we're all capable of a lot more than what we actually do. You know, but you know what, Tundday, it's been a pleasure, bro. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure, because the thing is, it's like a lot of people I think that's watching this are going to learn something. I think that's what's important. If they can take something away from every podcast that I do, especially the people that I have on, there's so much wisdom throughout the fundraising industry because of people that they've learned in their private lives before they came to fundraising, or stuff they've learned while they're doing fundraising. And the fact of shooting high, aiming high is really good, you know, and that's exactly what you're doing, man. You started fundraising in 2018 and now look at you.
Yo, what's going on? It's CEO T from CKT, here for all you amazing fundraisers that want to make a difference, make a lot of money, and one day open up your own office, but just feel the training, the mentoring, the coaching just isn't there for you. We are here to make your dreams come true. Interested? Want to join the community?
So one more question I do want to ask is, if there's somebody now in the industry, they're starting to get good, you can see ambition in this person, and they've become consistent and they're wanting to move up to the next level, what advice would you give them?
So something I always ask my guys is, who wants to be average? And as you can imagine, no one puts their hand up.
No.
And I tell them, okay, so this is what the average fundraiser does. They turn up to work. Now, if you don't want to be average, there's 3 things you can do. Is you can practice before you get to work, the night before and the morning before you get to work. You can do more research and you can build your knowledge. All of these things are going to fill you with so much confidence when you get in the field. And it's the energy thing that we're doing. We're transferring energy because we've got no product to give them. We're giving them absolute certainty that what we are doing is worthy of their money.
Yeah.
So practice, keep on practicing, gaining more knowledge on the charity. There's so much things to know. And it just fills you with so much confidence knowing that there's not a question I can be asked that I will not know. So filling yourself with confidence, the knowledge, those are the things I would say will get you to a place where you're getting the numbers consistently. And also, on the good days, don't take them for granted and get the most out of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a couple of the things I would say would be very important.
Good on you, man. I've got one more thing and then we're going to finish. Is I want you to pick these up one at a time and tell me what they're for, because you've put them on the desk. I don't think the camera can see them. They can see them, but not as well as we'd like them to. So would you like to just explain some of this incredible stuff you got in front of you?
Yeah. So this one is from Centrepoint, their first ever Partner of the Month.
Show it to the camera, bro. Yep.
Their first ever Partner of the Month award was for us. We also won Partner of the Year, so very prideful about that. Best average gift, we won this at the gala in February. So we're getting the most bang for the buck, which is important for the charities. So this one, Innovation, Best Partner, and this was mostly to do around the work I do about diversity, but also the 5-step process that people have to become an entrepreneur. This one is for the £3.5 million we've raised last year. So that's going to make a big impact in the world. So very proud of that. So yeah.
You're doing very well for yourself, my friend.
Yeah.
Good on you, brother.
Going strong.
Nah, good on. I'll tell you what, move the microphone out of the way, because I like to finish every podcast with one of these. So thank you so much for coming on, man. No worries. We'll have you again in the future, because by no doubt in another 6 months you'll have a load of other stuff going on as well.
Yes.
And we could talk about that.
Yes.
But
Non-stop for me.
Oh, man, that's what I want to hear. It's good. It's good to have ambition, you know. And I think that a lot of people forget about that because sometimes it depends how you want to live your life. We only get one shot at it. We might as well do it to the best quality we possibly can. And I can put my hand on my heart and say, I think you're doing that as well,
Trying. I don't want to leave any potential on the table.
No, you're doing good, bro. So what I'd like to say, thank you to everybody watching at home. My name's Dan Roberts. This has been Real Talk. So with respect, ethics, activism and love, take care, and I'll see you soon.